Looking for that next hot market to invest in Boston? Stay with us right here on Real Estate Talk Boston. Joined right now by Kevin Benzinger, Director of Capital Markets at Boston Realty Advisors. Kevin, thanks for stopping by.
No problem.
Where's the direction of real estate investing right now in downtown Boston?
So what we're seeing is a drive towards South Boston. South Boston is one of the hottest markets, not only in Boston, but in the country.
Really?
Especially the Seaport, which everybody knows about.
Sure.
But in South Boston, we're seeing institutional investors and then kind of the everyday investors doing 3-family condo flips. So 7 years ago, you had the opportunity to buy South Boston for a decent price if you were investing. Now, prices have risen so much over there, it's hard to make money on your investment. So what we're seeing is a couple different markets is the next hot market of Boston. And right now, one of the markets that we're concentrating in is Somerville.
Okay.
We are seeing great velocity in Somerville, and there's a couple different drivers for why. One, Assembly Square, and two is the Green Line extension, which is happening in a couple of years. I was on the phone the other day with a developer who's doing a project over there, 20 condos, and he's selling them for $1,000 a square foot, which was shocking.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, with these real estate investors coming into these different markets, is the opportunity in multifamilies, condos, or a little bit of both?
We are seeing a little bit of both, but right now, condominiums. If you can get into a South Boston, a Somerville, an East Boston, and you are selling those condos for around $1,000 or just under $1,000 a square foot, there's extreme opportunity. Those condominiums and those price ranges are flying.
Okay. So I feel like there's a lot of people out there that want to get into real estate investing, just not sure where to start, and they're looking for that next hot market or the opportunity. You're saying people should be looking in Southie or that Somerville area and just trying to keep it 1,000 a square foot or under?
I think South Boston has been picked over. If you're an investor and you're looking for yield or some sort of return right now, look in Somerville.
Okay.
We're seeing great attraction in Somerville right now on condominiums. So that'd be my recommendation.
And what about with the casino coming in? People are talking about Everett, Chelsea, Revere as being potential hotspots. Do you see that happening?
Yeah, on another scale. The casino is
double-edged sword?
Yeah. So Everett, not so much, but Revere, certainly. Institutional investors are investing heavily in Revere right now on the waterfront. And some of those developments are really great. There's a couple drivers. One is access to the Blue Line, so immediate access in and out of the city. And it's millennials that are actually going out there and renting these apartments or buying these condos in Revere because the value's there compared to because pricing is so high in the city that there's value in markets like Revere and Chelsea and Everett.
So for the person that doesn't have a ton of dough to jump into the market,
but wants a nice place to live,
Chelsea or Revere is going to be a lot more attractive than
exactly.
I mean, Somerville. Prices over the past 7 years have really gone up significantly.
Sure.
So I feel like that Chelsea Revere might be that next pocket where you can get in and it's fairly affordable.
Sure, absolutely. And there's Class A apartment buildings being built there for a fraction of the price of what it costs to live in Boston. And we are seeing a flock of these millennials into these suburban neighborhoods for that reason. Pricing is it's gone up so much it doesn't make sense to live in the city anymore.
It's true. It really is getting out of control. With that being said, where do you see the market going?
So with that being said, there's a couple
year?
reasons for those prices. And Boston has a lot of drivers. So one, we're always going to have education. We're always going to have healthcare. And Boston growing so tremendously over the past couple of years, these Class A apartment buildings that you keep seeing popping up in the Seaport and wherever you may have, Back Bay, they are absorbing rather quickly because we're growing at about 10,000 people into the city per year, and they need a place to live. And a lot of these people are highly educated, and they have good jobs, and wage growth is real, being paid good wages in order to afford these apartments.
Yeah, it is a great place to be, without question. It's a crazy market right now. And with interest rates on the rise, what impact do you see that having on prices?
Sure. So I think right now we're really starting to see pricing in the investment sales world start to stabilize. We're still in a historically low interest rate environment, but not compared to 2 years ago where it was very low. So when interest rates are low, real estate prices are high because borrowing costs are low. Now, interest rates over the past 3 months, they're up 60 basis points. Over the past year, about 100. So we're really starting to see price stabilization in the market.
There's still opportunity, which is a good thing. Well, thanks for stopping by, Kevin. And if you'd like to connect with Kevin and the team over at Boston Realty Advisors directly, you can check them out at bradvisors.com. Remember to like our video below, share it with your friends, and we have more tips just like this right here on Real Estate Talk Boston.